Hey guys, check this out. Wanted to dive into the markets real quick. Looking at Bitcoin here, want to clean up our charts a little bit so you guys can see what the price action is doing. Looking here how it respected our counter trend line perfectly, wicking that counter trend line. We haven't moved it for weeks, and finally it came down. It broke our green minor level of support and then went down and touched our counter trend line spot on. So it bounced right off our counter trend line. Now, what happens from here? Looking in a little bit, for me, I'm looking for a break. So for me, I want to see it break below this blue counter trend line. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. That divergence did play out, but the drop that I was looking for didn't happen. I thought the drop would be more so like this, really just breaking through, coming out retest, and then going down. That didn't happen. There are some different analysis when it comes to what that looks like. When they talk about, some people have their counter trend line right here. It was a full break. And, for us, we did have it wick to wick right here. So we'll see what happens. I think looking at the EMAs, looking how spread apart they are, I definitely think we are going to make new lows. And that should be something everyone should be preparing for, in our opinion, here at Clockwise Crypto. That divergence played out perfectly. That drop happened, and we can see that with the sentiment on crypto fear greed. Now we're cleaning up the charts a little bit, looking to really reassess our analysis here and see what happens. Crypto fear greed down to 27. That people are getting fearful again. Fear's coming back. Now, you want to have reverse psychology with this. Every time it's red, that's when you want to buy. Just like I said, I always say this. I think crypto fear greed should flip it. Fear should be in green, and red should be, red should be greed. So, or red should be green. No, I said that wrong. Fear should be green. Greed should be red. Exactly what I'm trying to say. I really think it's backwards from a psychological standpoint, because I think that the best buying opportunities is when this crypto fear greed meter is in red, and the best selling opportunities are when crypto fear greed is in green. So I definitely think that that should be kind of like a mindset shift, and I think they should tell you that, because historically that's pretty much the best time. So looking here, we at Ethereum did the same thing, except did not reach our counter trend line, but it did break our minor level of support here, that green line, which we're gonna leave on there just because it didn't really break anything else up until this point. Like I said, a lot of FOMO with the ETH merge, and for us, I think it's really just going to follow whatever the market's doing. I think at a point in time, the Ethereum, ETH merge, that whole upgrade had the potential to really boost the market. But now, given the macro conditions we're in, I do not think it really makes a difference at this point, especially with all the problems that they're having, not necessarily with the ETH merge, but people, the miners of Ethereum, and not wanting to, support the transition to proof of stake. I definitely think that that's going to be a challenge, especially with people that aren't for that move to proof of stake. But nonetheless, it did break our level of support here. It broke, and it did not reach our counter trend line, which we were hoping it went down here and either touched or broke through and touched and continued downward. So we'll see what happens. I still have really high hopes for that counter trend line right here. I really think it's pretty accurate and reflects what's going on in the market, and really just mimics this Bitcoin counter trend line. So we'll see what happens there. I just wanted to get on here real quick and kind of share our sentiment and our analysis on what we're looking at when we talk about these markets. I think that there's still some room left for a drop. I think a break fully of this counter trend line. Mind you, some people have it here, and that would be considered a break. We have it here, and we haven't moved it, and that's kind of where we have it, just a wick to wick situation. But I think that we will fully break below this counter trend line. So I look forward to seeing what happens there. We'll follow up, and I just wanted to get on real quick, give you guys an update, kind of give you what I'm looking at in the markets. Like I said, when this crypto fear greed meter, it gets to the red, so pretty much anywhere 20 and below, extreme fear in the market, and you'll see that when it's extreme fear, that's when you want to buy. That is exactly when you want to start buying heavy. So that's what we'll be doing. Hope you got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.